Brian, the quarterback situation, is that kind of how the reps have been divided up for the most part during camp?
They've been pretty equal. I think, it's probably close to 50-50 with Everett and Andrew, and then probably a little bit less, obviously, with Gunner.
And you sort of flip-flop
Yes.
Andrew and Everett
Yeah.
day by day?
Yeah, whoever, like, for example, if we typically script out 10 plays, so whoever didn't get that play gets it in the next rotation, so they're getting equal.
Just a couple quick personnel, Jordan Presswood and Cam Roberson.
Jordan is no longer with us, and I'm not able to get into the specifics about that because of privacy laws. Cam Roberson physically was not able to compete at the level that he felt was necessary to play here at Notre Dame, so we're going to pursue a medical hardship for him.
Is there any chance Presswood returns, or is that?
We really haven't even reached that level of conversation.
Brendan, the offensive linemen have been talking about the different techniques that Coach Heastan is a proponent of. Can you address that a little bit?
A little bit more zone versus gap and pull. We were a lot more gap and pull last year. So I think if the two traditional schemes would be gap and pull versus inside-outside scooping, and we're pretty athletic up front, so we feel like we can climb to second levels and go track down linebackers. So from a schematic standpoint, probably a little bit more emphasis on inside-outside zone.
Brian, can you talk a little bit about the freshman wide receivers, your impression of them today?
Well, we threw a lot at them. We've got what we feel are three talented young men in Ferguson and Devontae Neal and Chris Brown, and so we're giving them reps. They're in there. I think they all have a chance to contribute as true freshmen. It's kind of early to really say for sure, but we're not afraid to put them out there, and they certainly are not afraid to play. And I think when you really look at the young guys that compete, those are the guys that really have confidence in their ability to go out there. All three of them are very confident in themselves. And so we're going to keep putting them out there, the first group, and keep them in our rotation and let them get some action. We scripted a lot of it today for those young guys.
Does Presswood's departure mean Stanley probably is going to play this year at some point?
Well, I hope he doesn't have to play. That would mean we'd get an injury, but certainly we're working with him to be in our two deep. But as you know, there's some moving parts on the offensive line where we can move some guys around. I think we'd need a couple of injuries for him to get on the field. But I don't want to take anything away from him because he's been really good. He's been a pleasant surprise.